Hello, everybody, and good Monday afternoon to you. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you. We have wild weather going on right now. I got to tell you what, it's enjoyable. A little bit of a splash of precipitation through the central Dakotas. This week, we're going to go from heat to another chance of mixed precipitation. Details are coming up right now. But first, my friends at Robert Gibbons Sons want to pat first responders on the back with up to $400 off the installation of a system today. Call Robert Gibbons Sons for details. Let them know that Hutch sent you. Okay, here is a look at what we have going on the radar right now. The green that you see on your screen as we cross into the 4:30 time frame, a dash of shower activity just wetting the sidewalks. Road temperatures, rather, are starting to rise just a little bit. Here's where we sit today as we are warming up after our winter weather event. Notice the pink here? That area got the snowfall. 6+ inches of snow or 4+ inches of snow up to around 6 inches reported in these areas as we went through. Foston, 32 degrees right now. Heavy dose of snow in Mayville and Grand Forks, 39 degrees there in town. Devil's Lake warming up nicely with the snow-free stuff there, and 45 degrees. Here's what it looks like from space. As we take a look at the visible satellite imagery, you're going to notice areas of snow that fell from the last system. Look at the frozen lakes out there, but it's that time of year. You got to be careful. And again, snowfall in these areas really limiting those temperatures. So here's what you need to know in your forecast for today. We don't have much to worry about, but we do have stuff to look forward to, and we'll talk about that. Overnight, the coldest temperatures will once again be, well, we're right where Hutch said, single digits above and below zero up in northern Minnesota where the snow fell. 14 tomorrow morning will be a little bit mild for Grand Forks. You could be as cold as 9 degrees first thing in the morning. I do think a few areas near Mayville and on up into parts of, say, the Bemidji area, the folks that got the healthier amounts of snow from the last system, could see some single-digit temperatures. Otherwise, around 10. 25 to start your day in Fargo, Moorhead. 21 degrees as we go out toward Duluth. Brainerd at 27. The heat is on out in the western part of the Dakotas into eastern Montana, where you start your day on Tuesday in Miles City, Montana. 44 gorgeous degrees. If you have a question, let me know right here. Cheryl, good to have you on board from Park Rapids. How much snow did you get, Cheryl, at that particular area? Just north of you seem to get a little bit more. Kathy, thanks for watching from the Grafton area. And again, thanks to all of my folks who are watching on my YouTube channel right now. If you've not yet done so, it helps out Hutch a great deal if you'd punch the old subscribe button on YouTube. And you'll see a little bell on there. That's a notification bell to be notified when Hutch is going live. These are streamed there as well. So thanks so much. Now let's take a look at this 45-degree day for your day tomorrow. The 50-degree weather sliding into parts of southern North Dakota and most of South Dakota, where it will be next to 60. On this boundary between the cold and the milder air, we're going to see some more showers of light precipitation making their way through. A quick update, you notice the red on my shoulder? That system, I told you that was going to be a central plains system. That track is shifting a little bit to the north. That means some areas could get a mix of rain, sleet, and or snow. More on that coming tonight because I want to give this thing another model run or two before I really get too concerned about it. But at least we'll put a heads up for you there. A Hutch's hunch. Some of us, particularly in our southern counties, have a chance of the good old-fashioned mixed precipitation and maybe even some accumulation of snow. For tomorrow, the areas of light spotty mix, enjoy 45. And enjoy even more 53. Smile a bit on your hump day on Wednesday, 59 degrees for Thursday. Thank you so much. Cheryl says 5 inches there in the Park Rapids area. That was a lot of shovel trouble. And definitely the sunshine feeling good today with the lack of wind. I hope you're melting off a little bit of that moisture up there, Cheryl. And again, the precipitation was much needed in parts of central Minnesota with significant drought ongoing there. How about Friday? 51? No, that doesn't say 51. 61 degrees? Ow! Hutch might be a little under the weather on Friday, spending a little time in the out of doors because on Saturday, increasing clouds. There could be a mix of precipitation along the international border Friday, the rest of us warming up nicely, and then we go right down into the dump as we head into the weekend. 40s for Saturday with a mix of precipitation possible. Cooler Sunday and into your Monday, and that is a look at the forecast as well. Here's a snapshot of what things may look like, track uncertain. On Saturday in the morning, rain south, a mix through the central portion of the valley, and snow. As you know, with the last few systems, this can change. But the last forecast was pretty spot on throughout the event because Hutch was handpicking and selecting which models I showed and advertised. And you know what? This is another look at that Icon model is what it's called, and it's a German model. And this one was handled pretty well by the last weekend storm by the Icon model about a week out. So we'll take a look at this Icon model and keep our eyes on that as we get toward the weekend. But for now, I want you and you and you and you to all have a wonderful weekend next weekend, whether it's snowing or not. But in between now and then, enjoy the weather that is ahead. HutchesWeather.com has all the latest. And again, we've had a lot of photos uploaded there. If you go ahead and take a look at HutchesWeather.com and scroll down to the bottom, you're going to see the photo upload section. Please visit that and continue to upload your amazing photos. Here's a quick look at some northern lights. And check this out. This is a look at what it looked like in Rainier, Minnesota. Oh my goodness, look at that's just a lot of snow out there as you look up in the northern and central parts of Minnesota for today, but beautiful blue skies now. And the skies were blue, pink, red, all kinds of colors with the northern lights. Rich, thanks for your upload here from beautiful Barnesville, Minnesota. Thanks for contributing to Hutch's Weather and to all of our experience right here. I'm closer to Emmaville. Oh, that's the Cub Scout camp there. Been there with the kids many times. Seems we get more up here than the town of Park Rapids. That would not surprise me in the least. Beautiful country up there by good old Emmaville. And what is the Cub Scout camp called again? I forget it again. It'll come to me right after we stop. But for now, that's a look at your weather. Make sure you click the follow button here on Facebook. I really would love to have you subscribe as well on YouTube. Again, cooler weather in the snowbanks out there, but milder conditions for all. A few spits in the forecast for Tuesday, but nothing too significant. Yeah, Lisa says got rid of the wind and it feels nice. Enjoy your evening. Tonight, I'll have an update on the system coming our way for the weekend ahead, and we'll look at a couple models.